Good afternoon. It is Saturday, March 1st, 2025. It is about 2:45 in my locale. Well, I think we're going to have to go back to a couple of updates a little more often. We may even change the format a little bit. So the first thing is we might as well just stick with the regular program. Let's go to our daily Zen poem. When you are sitting in meditation, excuse me, watch carefully to know when your consciousness starts to move. Consciousness is always moving and flowing, according to what's coming and going. We must all be aware of it. To know there is nothing to know is the wisdom to know everything. This is the Dharma gate of a Bodhisattva. Tao Xian 580, 651. Isn't that nice? Alright, so where else are we going to go? We'll just keep moving forward before we change our format a little bit. We're going to go to our... I already pulled my rune for the day, but your rune today in your daily rune pull. I'm not even going to read the book. That's Jera. That is the rune of the cycle, the harvest. It means that, everything has its own time and its own place to go. And, like a crop, you plant it, you grow it, you harvest it, you re-fertilize the ground, you grow the crop again. Again, it's just coming and going. Everything has a cycle. So let's see, what have I been up to? We'll change the format a little bit. Let's see. Today, got up. I did have a beard up for about 2 weeks, but now it's gone. It was getting to that itchy stage, and I went, no, I don't want to do that anymore. I must have filled out 30 resumes today. I polished my resume, and I started filling out, job applications. I must have done about 30, give or take. And they're all over the place. Wyoming, Montana, Florida. I broke down and said, I'm even going to apply for the state jobs in Florida. North Carolina. And believe it or not, New Jersey. Hey, if I have to go back there, maybe Kerry can take care of me until I die. Because I can work at the house, I can work anywhere else, but the end is going to come real quick. We'll get to the health update in a minute, but I also know that is, as much as it is anything else, a death sentence, because I just want to die holding her hand. Tell her, hey, it was fun. Love you. That's it. So, moving on to the health update. Okay, right leg looking good. Different colors. Not bad, because I know it's not, I certainly know it is not infected. And all the wounds are closed on it. My right foot, however, is pretty swollen. That's a bad sign. Left leg, foot's not swollen. But I'm still leaking. I must be putting out at least half a pint a day of serum. It is constantly wrapped up, constantly taken care of. Keep it cool, keep it dry, keep it covered, this and that. I don't think those wounds are ever going to stop. It just kind of might be something I'm going to have to deal with every day till it's over. Which is the next step, which is, it might be coming to the end. I don't know for sure. Usually when this type of stuff starts happening, it means your system's breaking down. Your car is well out of warranty, and there's no real saving it. That's not fun for me, but as long as somebody takes care of the big guy, I'm okay. The rig, okay. We had a little problem the other day. I tried to close the slide and So I had to call an RV tech. Again, awning is done. Awning is fine. The RV tech came out, we talked, we showed him the problem. He looked up, we figured out the motors, he figured out the 12 volts going where it needs to go. But the motor is, one of the motors is, he saw something he didn't like, and he's like, why is there electrical tape on that? Which means there must have been a repair before, and before me. And it means that the motor may need to be replaced. What he did do is he helped me find the controller box. I kind of knew where it was, but now I know where it is. The only way I can open and close the slide is to use bypass mode. Which means I got to get on the ground. I got to take these little boxes in a box, push this button a number of times, and hold it. When the lights blink, I have 60 seconds to get up, turn around, hit this, and pull either the slide in or pull the slide out. But it has to be run in bypass mode. That's not so cool. Good news, he's finding me a new motor. And that's going to require a little help to install. The excellent news is that because he also lives here on site, he will not charge for a service call. He goes, I drove for 20 seconds and you were right there. Not bad. Very cool. Okay, what else? I spent from 8 o'clock this morning until I started talking to you about job applications. And it doesn't make me happy to have to go back into their world. These jobs, again, are all over the place. They're environmental health and safety, regulatory compliance, all that stuff. None of which I'm hysterically thrilled with. A couple of retail manager positions. A couple of management positions. None of them are all terrible, but none of them really get my heart going, other than as long as it puts money in the purse, I'm kind of okay. I would much rather, my other option, given my health is starting out, is take what little I have and just go out and explore. Go down to the Keys for a couple days, go to Northern Florida a couple days, go to my property, and just explore. I could always also just go back to Pennsylvania and go back to the hospital, figure out what we're going to do from there. That's always an option. Okay. The option might be buy a car, buy a trailer, sell the rig. I mean, all of these are in play while we're trying to find something to do. And that is the biggest thing I've got going on, is that I don't have anything to do. Again, Northern European work ethic, you can't turn it off. We have to stay busy. We have to stay busy, and we have to be doing something meaningful. And I feel like I don't have anything meaningful to do, because I really don't, other than apply for jobs. So last night was polish the resume, this morning was attack, and we're just going to keep doing this. Except for Monday, I got to go to town, which means it's like 3 minutes away. Bypass mode, pull the slide in, pack for travel, go to 2 places, and then come back and repeat process in the reverse. So that's what I've got going on right now. You're not going to have a quiet moment of Bodhi, because he's having his own quiet moment. He's sound asleep over on the dinette over there. So he got to stretch out. So that's what we got. Not the greatest answers. Health is not doing as great as I want it to be. Caveat: I walk a mile, I can do everything else. It's just one swollen foot and I'm leaking fluid. These are usually bad signs that the stuff below your knees is not pushing up above your knees. We already knew that. Do I want to see something amputated? No. Is there anything I can do? I'm investigating. The only thing I could do, like I said, is go home, take care of Carrie, take care of the house, find something small and meaningful to do, and just live out the rest of what I have to live out, and that's it. And then just give her everything, my brother gets the rig, she can have everything else. I don't know about that. If not, we'll have to work it out. But since it is a beautiful sunny day here, about 80 degrees, as soon as he wakes up, we'll try to take him for a walk. Very hard to do around here. Other cars, other people, guys on bicycles, children, other animals, just, he just goes berserk because he's just too much for him. I will tell you this place that I'm at, I'll give you two really good things about it, other than it's completely protected in the murder capital of Florida. You never even know it. Number one, the ladies here, very rarely, unless they're jogging, do I see jeans, athleisure. I see a lot of skirts. I see a lot of dresses. Women acting and dressing feminine. Whoa. It's like you're in a normal place, right? The second is that everyone here is very, very helpful. They're very nice to each other. I tend to be the hermit. I tend to keep to myself. However, if I see people, I wave. That's fine. So, I wish I had more to report, but I don't have more to report. Maybe tomorrow will bring us something a little bit different. Other than that, I'm just going to wait for him to wake up, put his harness on him, take him for a stroll, and then I'm going to probably do dinner. I think for him, I figured out his food. He finished his whole bowl today. Me, probably just leftovers. Something simple. So it's not the greatest news I can offer everybody, but it is something that I can bring to the table. And that's the old saying. What do you bring to the table? Well, I bring a sawmill because somebody has to make the lumber for the table. Let's hope that the people that I'm speaking to or sending things out to see it the same way. Am I hopeful? But you gotta saturate that market before you get a call or two. It worked for me before, probably gonna work for me again. So from a sleeping Bodhi and me, I'm gonna say have a great Saturday with the rest of it that you have, and you might even see me tomorrow.